Welcome back to part 2 of Frontrunner Outfitters Slimline II Assembly and Install. After you completed part 1 of the video tutorial, we're going to be jumping onto the roof of our vehicles and remove the factory roof rack. Now for anyone who has a different type of third-party roof rack and needs guidance on how to remove just the factory roof rack off the 4Runner, watch this video for the next minute for the details. Tools you'll need are a car trim tool and a 12mm ratchet wrench. With the card tool, go ahead and pry the cover of the foot rail off the roof rack, but be sure to place a rack underneath the tool to prevent yourself from scratching the vehicle. Once that's popped off, as you can see, grab your 12mm ratchet wrench and remove the bolts securing the roof rack to the vehicle. Once all the bolts have been removed at each corner, lightly lift the factory roof rack off the 4Runner. Starting on the passenger side of the vehicle, grab the foot rail for the right side of the roof rack and gently place it within the groove on top of the 4Runner. With each of the foot railing's feet, try to line the feet into the pre-drilled holes where the factory roof rack was secured onto the vehicle. Get them as close to the center as possible, and for this step, a partner is definitely needed. Have a Sharpie at the ready as you will need to be making markings for the feet of the foot railings as we will be drilling into the vehicle. This is without a doubt very daunting, especially doing it to my brand new vehicle, but I had to pull the trigger eventually. So go ahead and grab an impact drill with a big battery and start drilling on the mark you've made by using a 17x64 size drill bit. I actually had to start with a small bit and work my way up until the drill actually punctured through the car hole. For reference, make sure the drill you're using is the same size as the rivet nut provided in the box.
Well, hopefully this airbag works.
Yeah, don't do that. With both holes drilled, you'll be needing a Rivnut Setter and the rivet nut provided in the box. Attach the rivet nut to the end of the Rivnut Setter and place it into the hole you've created. You want to make sure that the hole drilled is just tight enough for you to set the rivet nut into place, but not be able to move it around loosely. Use the Rivnut Setter and begin to pull the arms to set the nut in place. It's a neat tool to have. It basically creates a cinch in the area where you can't reach with your tools and secures it tightly. Once both nuts are in place, go ahead and test it to ensure it's secure and sits snug by using a hex bolt M8x40 until you get close to the bottom. If the rivet nut isn't moving, you're ready to go. Grab a tube of silicone and lather the area around the pre-drilled and the holes you've drilled, as well as some down the holes for better sealment. Grab the spacers and place them directly onto the holes, making sure it's in the center. With all the spacers placed, grab the foot railing one more time as we will be securing it to the roof of the vehicle. Make sure that the feet of the foot railing is aligned with the center of the pre-drilled holes and the holes that you've drilled, making sure it's aligned perfectly. Then take your flat washer M8x16x1/6SS, a spring washer M8, a hex bolt M8x40, and a nut cap M8 and begin securing it using a 13mm ratchet wrench. This will take some time, so be patient as you'll be needing to do it on the other side. Once you've repeated the steps on the driver's side, it's time to mount the rack onto the vehicle. As you're mounting the roof rack onto the roof of the vehicle, you want it to be flipped upside down with the M8x20 bolts facing down, as you will be threading them through the rivet holes of the foot railings and securing the bolts to the foot railings. Using a flat washer M8x16x1.6SS, nylock nut M8, and a nut cap M8 to secure the roof rack to the railings. Try not to tighten too much as you will be making adjustments to ensure all sides are even in the width of the vehicle. Get a measuring tape to help you with that step. Once that step's completed, step back and admire your new roof rack.